Sorry, I was thinking about Thanksgiving. I'm excited. I'm hungry. I ran myself into a bit of a ditch here recently, and I barely figured my way out. In my previous video, I stated that my wife will sometimes get upset with me, thinking that I don't listen to her. I definitely listen to her. Listen to everything she says. It's not all of it that I can necessarily retain though, because there's a lot of it. She's what you might call a talker. So, trying to figure out holiday plans with my daughter, making sure schedules coincide and whatnot, and hard to figure it out. But in some of those conversations, I heard her tell her mom that we already had Thanksgiving plans. I immediately started shitting myself, figuratively and literally, because I don't have a fucking clue what these plans are. That would mean that I didn't listen at all. And it's Thanksgiving. You know, I've never really been into the whole family thing with holidays, but now it's a part of my life, so I have to treat it with some level of a serious nature. Anyhow, we have Thanksgiving plans, and I don't know what the fuck they are. So that means I didn't listen well, apparently. So I can't ask her what the plans are, because then she's gonna be like, you never fucking listen to me. And I'm like, I do. I just don't remember. I got hit in the head a whole lot over the years, you know? It's just like not all of it sticks in there, but it sticks in there sometimes. Some of it just falls to the back with the rest of the fucking brain matter that's knocked around, you know? It's in there. It's just deep, dark, somewhere I can't seem to pull up on Google. So I call my buddy who's been married for a couple of years. I'm stuck in traffic and I'm like, dude, I got a fucking problem, man. You know, and he's like, well, what's going on? And I'm like, well, you know, you've been married. Like, do you ever just have a problem with talking too much? Like, I feel like I just say some of the dumbest shit sometimes, but all I'm trying to do is be sincere, you know? It's just, I got married so I'd have somebody to talk to every day when I got home. I'm basically just gonna tell you my day. The problem is that I don't really have a whole lot of filters, so I just tell you my whole damn day. And sometimes some of those things lead to some thoughts along the lines of, I don't know, women's minds just seem to click, 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 like shift into weird shit. And I don't mean it bad, and I didn't do anything wrong. And before you know it, by the end of the day, sometimes I'm in fucking trouble. I don't, my conscience is pretty clear, so whatever. He's like, well, you know, you just gotta learn how to ask these questions correctly. You gotta learn how to talk correctly. You know, it has to be this like marriage filter. And I'm like, man, I don't have a filter. I'm pretty good at just being direct. He goes, well, I am too, but that's why me and my wife fight all the damn time. I'm like, oh, shit, man, I don't want to do it all the time. I mean, like 4 days a month, I can handle that, but I just don't want to do it every day. He's like, yeah, that's rough. I had to just figure out when to just shut the fuck up. And I'm like, that's kind of where I'm getting, you know, I feel it's gonna have to be that way. He goes, well, you know, you just gotta learn to ask questions in the right context. He's like, so what's going on? I was like, well, so I forgot the Thanksgiving plans. I don't know what the fuck they are. You know, I know we had the conversation. I remember there being a conversation about Thanksgiving, but I don't know what the hell it is. He's like, well, man, start with simple questions. Be like, hey, babe, what do you think I should wear to Thanksgiving? You know, like, is it? But I'm like, no. She knows me too well. I have like one pair of jeans, a bunch of pair of shorts. I got one pair of slacks. That's it. What I'm wearing is more than likely shorts and a t-shirt. I'm probably not breaking out of that, you know? She knows me. She knows I'll be full of shit. And right then she's like, what the fuck is the matter with you? And I'm like, I'm not going down that road. He goes, yeah, my wife doesn't pay enough attention to what I wear. I was like, yeah, I mean, we gotta come up with something different. He's like, yeah, you gotta think about asking just off the wall shit she would never think that would somehow lead you to an answer. Anyways, conversation goes on about other crap. That's the end of it. But I'm thinking, and I'm just brainstorming, what can I ask that will somehow beat around the figurative bush to figure this out. I can't think of anything. So I come to this conclusion on complete accident. The dreams I was describing she had the other night, I accidentally asked a question prior to that in the whole dinner conversation where all this shit was going on. And she slipped up a little bit. And so I chose to somewhat capitalize on that later. So when we were tucking her in and everything, I made a mention about the tattoo on her foot because it's unfinished and she wants to finish it. But I don't have her anywhere in my calendar, so I need to figure it out. So I'm like, hey babe, we need to put you on the tattoo calendar because, you know, your foot's it's ready for the next stage. She's like, yeah, I just don't know when to do it. I know it has to be a Friday, but she goes, well, hey, what about the Friday after Thanksgiving? And this is exactly what I was fucking looking for. So I nailed it because we have to figure out how to get early in the afternoon to this Friday. So that means I have to kind of know what happened the previous Thursday, and it fucking worked. So, she's like, well, you know, it's just that we'll be driving back, and I knew it was a destination. I couldn't fucking remember it. Whatever. She's like, oh, we'll be driving back, but we should be able to get back early enough. We can go to Barnaby's. We can have our favorite tuna sandwich. We can see our favorite waiter. Everything will be great. I'm like, yeah, that's great. But how long's the drive? And she's like, well, it's about an hour and a half to Matagorda Bay. And I'm like, fuck yeah. We're doing Thanksgiving at Aunt Dolores, and this is how I checkmate hacked fucking Thanksgiving.